Today I'll be walking you through a ArmyCA request through Army Ignited for a certification with Intellectual Point. First, you're going to click Get Started. Next, you're going to scroll down to where it says Credentialing Assistance. Click OK on the pop-up and click Login with CatCard on the right side. Once logged in, you'll be greeted with your dashboard where you can see the total funds you have remaining, as well as some other helpful details on your educational journey. We're going to ignore the Security Plus request right here. I'm going to walk you through creating a brand new one. First, you're going to click Educational Goals on the left. New Goal, Create New Goal on the top right. And then select non-MOS related or MOS related, depending on what your MOS is. Whether or not an IT cert is what you're going for will be related. For this one, we're going to select non-MOS related. And we're going to submit a request for CompTIA Network Plus. We're going to submit goal. Yes. Here are the next steps. Number 1 is the most important one to pay attention to. Selecting goals does not mean you've submitted a CA request or approval to start a course. A lot of people will submit their educational goal, but not request funding and end up not getting funding for their course and missing their course completely. So now we have our Network Plus request right here. It's approved, but we can't apply for funding. That's because we need to review this portion, your virtual benefits training. Click here to access your training. This just goes over the eligibility requirements for CA. Some of the general rules for CA, like failing an exam will result in you having to reimburse for your exam fees, which is something to consider when doing this. And then a bunch of other stuff on what it's not qualified for, how recoupment works, duplication of benefits, a whole bunch of other stuff you can read through. Boom. Now that we've done that, we can apply for funding. So once you click apply for funding, it's going to bring you here. Once you're here, you'll confirm your information, your email, your phone number, your address if it's there, and click verify and proceed. Next, you have to agree to more conditions. We'll just select the box on all of them after you review them, of course. Next, are you applying for funding from a deployed location? For this one, we select no. For your vendor, we're going to look up Intellectual Point. Click Intellectual Point, Campus, Intellectual Point Campus, Main Campus. So now we'll need to select our start date and our end date. Your start date must be at least 45 days away, but it cannot be more than 90 days away. So 45 days from today would put us at November 10th, so I'll select November 10th. Net Plus is a 30-day course, so we'll do our end date at December 10th. Select Next. What would you like to add? So right now, we're adding training. So here, this just pops up that there is free certification resources out there, which is true. You can find them at your skill port. If you prefer an instructor-led experience, click Proceed with a Credentialing Assistance request. Right here, you're going to click Select, Add Training, Next. This is a very important part. So this is where you're going to upload the quote we send you. You can contact anyone at Intellectual Point. If you are watching this, you've most likely already spoken to one of us, but if not, our number will be listed in the description below. You can give us a call and sign up for any of the classes you would like. We will send you a quote. Once you get the quote, you're just going to drag and drop it here. You cannot sign up without a quote, so make sure you get one before signing up. Once you have it uploaded, click Next, and you're good to go. You're finished. So now you've applied for funding for your class. We're going to apply for our exam. We're going to select Apply for Funding again, verify and proceed. Check the boxes on the terms you have read and agreed to. I agree, continue. We are not deployed. Intellectual Point is the vendor. Intellectual Point main campus. Start date will be November 10th again. End date will be December 10th. This time we're selecting Add Exam. Select exam. Location. You can do online, not available, off installation, on installation, other. If you're going to take it at your local education center, do on installation. If you're going to go off base to a local college or Pearson VUE, select off base. We'll select off base. You'll get your quote, your price from the quote, which should be $378. Add exam. Next. Again, you're going to get another quote for your exam. Drag and drop. Submit. And you've successfully submitted a request for your class and your exam.